Good morning. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. Well, we're getting into December and we're getting close to Christmas, and a lot of people are finding creative ways to go into debt to get Christmas gifts that won't be remembered come January, much less this time of year. So I'm here because I always have ideas to offer you a different way of looking at this gift giving season. This year, I think is more important than ever than you give of yourself. And let me explain what I mean. I mean, cash is still king, that's true. But there are people that are in senior citizen homes that need a visit just to make them feel alive and know that they are not forgotten. There are children that don't have mother or father, or not a proper one, that might need a little guidance or some encouragement. There are things that you have learned in your life and your experience that are more valuable than any gift that can be wrapped. And I think it's time that you share your knowledge with the world, so that not only do you make it a better place, it makes you a little bit better. Because in my humble opinion, anytime that you want to steer people clear of a bad situation, or tell them the time that you were struggling and this is what you did to get out from under, those things are helpful. And I guarantee you, more people than not, when they start to do better, they remember those random acts of kindness, and some will pass them on. Now, some will be complete a-holes and just kind of go whatever. But for the most part, by doing nice things this time of year and continuing that spirit for the rest of the year, it creates a goodwill tsunami, and it just washes over your entire existence. So, just my suggestion: if you know of any need in your local community that could be met by you, because it doesn't have to be money all the time, then consider, spending a little time, a little talent, doing those things that people really value. And not just your family, not just people that you super love, people that are just okay. Because it makes a world of difference. I'll leave you with this story. This is it's related, but not really. Well, when I first got out of the Army, I was struggling. Couldn't find a job. Had a hard time meeting my obligations with a wife and family. So I went to church with my mom. And, when the collection plate got passed around, I became emotional and I started to cry. My mother, she perceived how I was feeling, less than, self-esteem crushed, dejected. And she opened her pocketbook, and she took out $100 bill, and she pressed it in my hand. Initially, I tried to give it back, and she said, "No, the reason why you don't have anything is that you need to prime the pump. So I'm putting this $100 in your hand to prime the pump. Just don't give it to the church." And I didn't. So anyway, I went home, and I had to cut the grass. And I was, out there mowing the grass, still feeling a little despondent. And that little voice inside me said, "Go get a lottery ticket." And I'm like, man, I got stuff to do with this $100. And the voice got louder. Said, "Get a lottery ticket. You don't have to spend a whole $100 to get a lottery ticket. So I got a $10 lottery ticket at my local Quickie Mart down the street. And I wasn't expecting anything on it, and I scratched it off. I saw $10, and I scratched off. And I saw another $10, and I scratched off. Saw another $50. Make a long story short, it was $1,000 on that ticket. And I was able to meet my obligations. A few weeks later, I got a job working in public safety, doing IT, and my money situation vanished overnight. And I know this video is long, but what's the takeaway here? Sometimes you have to prime the pump. If you're in a position that you're not doing well and you want to do better, find ways you can prime the pump. And I guarantee you, when you give with the right intentions, with a loving heart, the universe will respond in kind. I am evidence of that, because every time I come to you, that's what I'm doing. I'm priming the pump. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. Have a fantastic weekend.